Everyone, so I am here with a Glossier haul and first impressions, and I wanted to just chat to you a little bit about their website first before I get into the products, because I wanted to just give you a little bit of information in case you didn't know. So they are, I believe, a New York based company who have recently started shipping to the UK. The products come from a UK warehouse, so you don't have to worry about any of that, but they offer free shipping over £25. If it's under £25, I think it was like £3.99 or whatever. My order was over £25, so that's that. But I'm going to just go into what I had ordered because I wanted to be able to give you a bit of a kind of like more insight onto the phases that they have. So they have these sets and they call them the Glossier phase 1 and that kind of thing. The one I ordered was the phase 2, which was £35. However, when I bought it, they were running a promotion where you got 10% off, so mine ended up being like £31. So that's that in terms of prices. I think the prices in pounds do reflect what the price in dollars generally is, so that's quite good, because you know what it's like. Sometimes they can just make it massively more and it's very annoying. But before I get into what I've got, I also want to tell you about the shipping. So what had happened was I ordered it on a Monday and it said it was due to be delivered on the Friday, except that on the Thursday I got an email saying that they were not going to be able to deliver then. There's a bit of a backlog because they have just launched. I ordered it on the Monday that they'd launched, and they gave me a 5% discount code for my next order, I think, and told me that it should be there in a few days, and sorry about the delay, and it's not kind of going to happen regularly, it's just the beginning. So that's fair enough, you know, they've just launched, big hype, lots of people ordering, a bit annoying, but I get it. And then it arrived via DPD on Saturday, which is good because, you know, DPD give you like the slot of when they're going to deliver it and all of that kind of thing, so it works out well. Now, in terms of the package, I want to just show you what it looks like. It came in this box. I'm not going to show you the out of it because it's got my address on, but the inside of it was pink, which is very, very cute, very kind of millennial vibe. And then on top of the box, it had these little things in. Now, they definitely win 10 out of 10 for packaging, because the packaging of everything is absolutely lovely. I've just dropped one of the stickers on the floor, but never mind. So you got this little card here, which says, hi, finally we meet, it's really nice here, and a little logo. I think that's so cute. I love those little personal touches. I know that's probably just for the kind of introductory phase, and then they probably won't do that as much, but I really like that. Then you got these stickers, which are really cute. I think I'm actually going to put them on my computer, but they've got like lipstick, Glossier, stars, little eyes, rainbows. It's just a very cute thing, isn't it? I really like it. And then the little pouch. Everyone's going crazy for these pouches. I'm not actually sure why everyone's going crazy about them. I don't think you can use them on a plane, or can you? Because they're not clear. So, because they've got the pink tin, I wasn't sure if you could. Let me know in the comments if you can. If you can, then like that's cool, I suppose. But yeah, everyone seems to be going nuts about them. I'm not quite sure why. You got two little samples in here. A sample of the fragrance, which is actually very nice, and a sample of the Milky Jelly Cleanser, which is quite a generous sample that you can see here. Get all of that there, which I will try because that's one of their hero products, so looking forward to trying that. I kept everything in the packet, like the whole packaging, intact because I wanted to show you. And then the actual products that I ordered that came in this set came, like, I've just taken the box out as well. How cute is that? Got a little smiley face in the pink, so nice. They came in this little box right here, really, really cute again. And then you open it up, it's got this nice image here, which is really, really pretty, and information about each product in the phases. Now, I do think the only reason it came like this is because it is the set that I ordered. If you order the products individually, it doesn't come like that. And I've also heard that if you order things individually, they split the packages up, so that's something to be aware of. But another little pouch, and in here we have got the Generation G Sheer Matte Lipstick in the shade Crush, the infamous Glossier Stretch Concealer, I've got it in the shade Medium, and the Boy Brow, which is their kind of tinted brow product in brown, which, you know, is pretty descriptive. Now, I'm wearing the brow product on my brows today, and it's very much a first impressions, as in I'm undecided about it, because they describe this as a grooming pomade. So it's like a slightly thicker texture than your average brow gel. Now, I have got brow pencil in my brows because I always need a bit of pencil to elongate the outer parts of my brows, but it looks like this. It says Glossier on it, which is very, very cute. And then it has a small brush. I feel like maybe it's a teeny bit bigger than the Benefit one, but only like a fraction, which looks like that. You can see it very, very small, and then you would just brush that through your brows. It definitely packs more of a punch than your average brow gel. It's definitely a lot wetter because it's a pomade. If you are somebody who likes a very full brow, you would like this. It adds a lot of colour. I feel like my brows today are quite a bit darker than what they normally are. I don't dislike it, but the jury's still out on whether I think this is like a must-have kind of product. I've used it twice now, and I didn't love it any more than the Benefit Gimme Brow or even the L'Oreal version. So I will continue to play around and let you know, and if you want me to do a really in-depth review of all of these at the end, then let me know after I've played with them a bit more. But I wanted to do kind of like a haul, unboxing, first impressions type of thing for you as well. Then the Generation G. These, I believe, if you buy these on their own as not part of the set, are like £15, I think. Let me double check and I'll tell you. But I remember thinking that they were very, very expensive for what they were, in my opinion. And let me just see if I can find where they are. I want to say they were like the price of a MAC lipstick, which I thought was £14, so just under, but let me show you. I've got the shade Crush. A lot of the shades look nice, to be fair, but I definitely think, can I mention as well, I do really like the packaging with pale pink. It's very cute. The outer packaging, I know that's their whole kind of millennial aesthetic. I'm not that keen. I think it's alright. But these are basically a sheer matte, which sounds contradictory, but it kind of works. But, like, if I swatch that there, do you see what I mean about sheer? Very sheer. Kind of like a nice berry colour. I wore this yesterday. It was nice. It faded nicely. However, it's a tinted chapstick. So if they've got some sort of offer going on, or you buy it as part of the thing, then fine, fair enough. But it is a tinted chapstick pretty much. I don't think that charging 14 quid for them is appropriate. I think, you know, if they were about 9 quid for the brand, that would be okay. But trying to market them as a lipstick when they're basically just a tinted chapstick, I find that a bit weird. I do understand that that's kind of the aesthetic of the brand, and everything's quite sheer and light, and it's that kind of cool girl no makeup vibe. I completely get that, but I think for the price, that's disappointing in my opinion. And then, you're going to kill me for this. The Stretch Concealer. I've got to say, I'm not that into it. I love the packaging of this. Look, it's got like, you're not going to be able to see because they're so tiny, but little smiley faces all on the thing. It's really, really cute. And it comes like this. It's really, really nice, but the coverage isn't great. Everyone was saying that it's very, very creamy. The shades I do think are not the most inclusive. I did see a review Nadine Baggett did where she was saying don't hold it against it because it's a small brand, which I get, but I also just think, like, can we stop doing this? It needs to be more inclusive now. There is no excuse for it at this point. But this is the medium shade and it's quite light. Like, I'm wearing it under my eyes now. It's fine. But everyone says that it's very, very creamy. And while I agree that it is creamy, I also think that there's a little bit of greasiness to it, which I find a little bit strange. And you can see, like, I've got some on my finger right here. If I put it on my hand, it's very kind of pliable. It works into the skin and it sort of disappears into nothingness, which is very, very nice if you do have very good skin. but for me, I feel like it doesn't pack that much coverage, and I find it very creasy, which is unusual considering how creamy it is. It literally does disappear into nothing. It's strange. I'm wearing it under my eyes today. If I come closer, I don't know how well you can see if it's creased, but can you see like the little shadowy bits? It didn't 100% cover those. I left it like that because I wanted to show you, but I did put a fair amount on, and I've got a little bit of pigmentation here that it couldn't cover. It's very, very light coverage. I think this would be a great concealer if you have drier skin, or if you have more mature skin, because of the creaminess. You can use it everywhere. Yesterday I wore it on its own with no foundation, and I really didn't like it. The coverage wasn't good enough for me. But I'm really gutted about this because I wanted to love it because everyone was raving about it, but I found it creased under my eyes quite badly, and I know that most things crease under my eyes. I've got very weird shaped eyes and very creasy, and some things don't crease as bad as others, and this was really quite creasy. And because it's so moisturising, sorry, I'm like, I like that sound. Because it's so moisturising, it almost feels a little bit tacky on the skin, and you definitely, if you're already skinned, you're going to need to go back in and set it to powder, but otherwise you're going to have like really dewy under eyes. But looking at it in the viewfinder, I just can't help but feel like it looks a bit, I don't know, it's not, I don't feel like it's as brightening as usually, and I don't like a really bright under eye, but I don't know, I was just a bit disappointed with it. I'm going to keep playing around with it and see if different ways, maybe using a brush or something like that, because I did use it with my fingers yesterday and it was okay, and then I used it with my fingers today to apply it, and then popped it in with a beauty blender, like the Real Techniques one, and it was okay. But like, I really like the packaging. I really want to like this. I want this to be my holy grail, but I feel like maybe my skin's not quite there yet, and it's too oily. So yeah, those are my first impressions anyway. Are there other things I want to try? The fragrance actually smells really good. That would be an interesting one. It's called You. Glossier You. Is it Glossier or Glossier? Glossier, I think, isn't it? It is nice. It's not like the most unusual thing though, and I would like to try the Milky Jelly Cleanser. None of the other skincare really jumped out at me, and I don't think it's something that I would necessarily really want to try. The Cloud Paint I really like the idea of, but I struggle with cream blush because I have quite a bit of pigmentation on my face, so I struggle with the placement of it. Powder blusher is easier in that respect for me. So that's it really. I would like to know what recommendations you've got. Let me know your whole experience. I want to know the experience you had with the shipping, product recommendations, and what you think about it. Do you think it's just hype? Do you think it's really good? I want to know everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you soon.